It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games today. We are back in City Skylines in my Canada-themed city, and today we are going to build condos by the park. I have a lot of great ideas. I've been thinking about this all day long. I'm super hyped about this city, and I have so many plans coming up. So welcome to the stream. It's Monday. Which is always a great day, starting a brand new week, and we're going to continue building on this area that we started yesterday. Hello to everybody in chat. Liam's in chat saying it's dreadful Monday. It's dreadful Monday if you're a bank. Holy cow. Have you guys been watching the news? Scary stuff going on. V5 is in chat. Hey man. Greg is in chat saying howdy. How's it going? Liam says, how is Totem Park? Question mark. Totem Park is doing really, really well. It's just full of people. Look at all the people playing chess over here. And I was looking at this too. Over here with all of the sports parks. I'm going to let this run for a second. Look at all the people over here getting ready to play baseball. There's like a ton of people here. Yeah, I love this park. It really came out great. Liam says, the ghost just stopped playing with my lights from last year. Wait, what? The ghosts? V5 says, while stand the banks of a nation, the nation stands. Good point, man. How are you guys handling the time change? Are you guys tired? I imagine you guys in chat are tired. All right, well, I'll try to keep this moving because there's a lot of stuff that I want to get done. And where I wanted to start with was I was looking at this yesterday. We did this new road layout here, and I really love this right here. This little kind of circular roundabout thing. It's kind of by this parking lot for the park, which is really nice. And I thought right here would be a kind of a cool spot to have like just a little commercial zone. We're building out these like residential areas, and we're going to expand this out a little bit too. But they need some commercial over here, and it's a good spot right next to the park entrance and everything. So let's kind of start with this a little bit. And so I'm going to pause this because we're going to delete these power lines and things. But let me just delete these lines here. And I think we're going to start by flattening this out. Now, I don't see, because it's pretty steep here. And I don't want to flatten out the road per se, because the road is already pretty steep. If we look at the grade on the road, is already 3.7%. So it's already pretty steep. So I don't want to flatten out the road because then it'll make this part of the road super steep. So it's like the road's got to stay. But maybe if we're going to build here, maybe we can flatten the land out here a little bit more. Maybe we can flatten out this part of the road here, like from here to here. Yeah, so this is almost flat here now. So then let's go take this brush, which is our level terrain brush. We'll just increase it just a little bit, and we'll try to go from like the middle out here and try to push this back. It's going to create a little bit of a cliffside around where this road is at. But if it'll at least give us some flat land to build on in here, maybe we can put some cool like little shops or something going on in here. All right, so we flattened out this kind of semicircular zone. And I was looking on the Steam Workshop today, and I found this. I don't know how I've never found this before. It's this really adorable old-time general store. Look at this. This is by King Leno, and it's on the Workshop, and I just think that looks so cool. So we're going to start with this guy. And I thought, maybe we could just put a couple of these. Oh, it changes. It has different like colors and stuff too. That looks really sharp. Oh, it has like a Coca-Cola sign. Oh, that looks so cool. All right, so we got our little general store here. I don't know if I necessarily want it right on the road. I'm thinking of maybe doing like a little... let's do a little street in here that people can kind of drive on. I didn't know how much space we'd actually have in here, so I don't know if this will work or not. We're just going to put these in here for now. But yeah, maybe I can grab this, swing it around like that, and have it over here. Yeah, nice little general store in here. In fact, what we might do, I might grab it and kind of spin it like this. So it's kind of to the corner here. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, what else? I also, have a similar kind of building that I downloaded not that long ago. It's a thrift store. It's called the Salvation Army Thrift. So it's another one of these old-timey looking buildings. I think it would look really nice in here. Maybe we can put it down on this end and kind of balance out this whole area. It kind of backs up to the end here, which looks nice. Yeah, so look at that. Salvation Army Thrift Store. Now, this comes with a different version of this, and I'd have to find it. This is made by Paul. See, I don't know how to spell that, but let's see if we can look up this asset creator. Paul. Yes, there's other versions. Antique Emporium. Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks like it's the same building, but one is a thrift store and one is an antique shop. Oh, that's great. So you can go get your antiques over here. Oh, this is going to be so cool. So these are all... Oh, well, this is also Zany's Comedy Club. Oh, that's great. Oh, I forgot about this. This is such a great asset creator. He has such great buildings. I've never used this before, but will this fit in here? Oh, it's a little bit too big. It's just a little bit too big. Okay, we're going to save this for a second. I forgot about this. It's an REI co-op urban store. Oh, we have to put this in here. Oh, it looks so cool. You know what? Let me put it down in here just so I don't forget. We're going to expand this out a little bit later. So let me just expand this out for the moment. We're going to do something over here in a second, but let me just run this up here. And I'm going to put this down so I don't forget that it's here. It's an REI co-op store. There's a climbing wall in the window. That's so cool. Recreational Equipment, Inc. What a cool looking building. Camp, climb, cycle, travel, paddle. Oh, this is so perfect for this city. I can't believe I forgot I had this. This is the first time I've used it, and that is such a cool building. And what a great spot for it, too, right in the park. That's going to be really cool. V5 says he's back in Saskatchewan. No time change, but my flight got in at 2:30 a.m. this morning. Holy cow, you must be tired, man. V5 says delete the road, flatten the ground, and remake the road. Really? You think I should remake the road? Liam says, my lights in my truck kept turning on and off by themselves. Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, he's blaming ghosts. V5 says, I'm writing a brief note on self-defense on leveraging your best practices to use for the military. What do people think of to purchase product services based solely on suitability for service and without concern to regional economic development, building economic activity in minority groups, or supporting history? What do people think of the military doing that? That's kind of an interesting question. I think the military should focus on doing what the military does best. Blowing things up. I don't know what this. What are you talking about with regional economic development. And what is the military doing that for? Selyang is in chat. Hey, man. Welcome to the stream. Selyang says, in the park with the baseball diamonds, there's residential condos between the greenhouse and the tennis courts, and there's a museum next to the condos in the park. Are you going to add them? Can you see them on Google Maps in Banff? I'll look at that in a second. Yeah, we're going to do some stuff over in the park in a second. I'm working on this zone right now, though. I want to get this dialed in a little bit better. So we have our commercial here. Low density commercial, low density commercial, low density commercial. Okay, so we got 3 little commercials, buildings. What else did I want over here? Let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, I found this also. This is a little bike shop, and I thought this is so adorable. How great would it be to go down to this area and pick up some bikes and then go walk around the city? Isn't this adorable? Ike's Bikes. I just love this asset so much. We got some parking spaces out the back. I just think that's so cool. I should make the road go out back here just so that there's access to those parking spaces. All right, so maybe I'll move this just a little bit into here. All right, that looks good. We got a little bit more space over here, and so I think another thing that would look good in this area is a Cracker Barrel. Holy cow, I have 2 different versions of Cracker Barrel. What? I have this version, and I have this version. Oh, it's a small version and a big version. I think we have enough room for the big version. We're not going to have a lot of parking around here, though. That's the problem. Oh, well, they can just park in this parking lot. They can park over by the park. We don't need to give them a lot of room. Maybe that'll be too big. Yeah, we'll go with the smaller version. I think the bigger version is just going to be a little bit too big. The smaller one looks really nice. So we'll grab this, we'll move it a little bit over by the parking lot here. And we have a nice country Cracker Barrel over here. Let's see, can we get the bigger sign? There's a bigger sign. That's a smaller sign. No, we want the bigger sign. So put the bigger sign like back over here so people know there's a Cracker Barrel on the road. And maybe we should put some parking in the back of this too. We could probably fit a little bit of parking in here. How much did we get in? Oh, I think that looks good. That's a good amount. Let me move this just slightly. Wow, this is turning out great. All right, I think we could probably fit something else smaller in here. Let me see. Let me look and see what I got. I want another commercial building because these are all commercial now. Low density commercial, low density commercial. Oh, what is this? This is a tourism building. Okay. Well, hopefully that'll work. V5 says, currently we not only consider how well the product or service works, but also issues of regional, economic, or social development. Greg says, the museum is a wooden fort. Oh, where's the museum? You've talked about that a number of times. I never figured out where the museum's at. V5 says, as long as Zach doesn't build an MEC, we hate MEC. Greg says, we have Ike Spikes in MSP. Liam says, military wouldn't want civilians playing in their war games, so they shouldn't play with social civilian stuff. Liam says, Cracker Barrel gives you 3 sides. You know what? I'm kind of hungry for Cracker Barrel right now. Now that I'm talking about it, I remember the last time when I went there, they had these biscuits that were like really tasty. I'm like, man, I could get some Cracker Barrel biscuits and some mashed potatoes. It'd be really good. V5 says, Liam, the policy forces to buy things that are more expensive and do not work as well, but provide jobs and places that need them. Selling says, I just saw a Rax restaurant on the Steam Workshop the other day. You have heard of Rax? I don't know what Rax is. How about a small convenience store? Greg says, put the area across from those buildings with parking. No, I'm going to do I want to do like a little plaza, Greg. I want to make it a little... like a little walkable zone. V5 says there's no Cracker Barrel locations west of Ontario. Well, we're putting one in here because I'm hungry for Cracker Barrel right now. So it's going in. V5 says, I've never even eaten at a Cracker Barrel. Greg says, chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes. Yum. Okay, we need one more building here. Let me do a quick look and see what I got in my Finder tab. So what you can do here, you just click on this, click on low density commercial, and it automatically pulls up what you got available. And it will tell you if you've used it in the map already. As you can see, these are already used, which is really pretty cool. Yeah, let's look for like a little convenience store or something. Oh, we could put another one of these. That would be really good. We put these on the other end of the city a while ago. This is Beaver Tails and the Poutine stand. And I think that would look really nice right here. Let's go ahead and just like spin it around a little bit. Because we can just stick it in right here. This is perfect. This is just the kind of thing I was looking for. Beaver Tails and Poutine. Perfect. That is just perfect. Okay, so now for right here, what I want to do, we're going to start by just paving it over. I'm just going to pave all of this. Oh my goodness, I'm messing it up over here. Okay, and then I'm going to make it like a little courtyard, like a walkable courtyard kind of area. And what I'd like to do is put like a little fountain or something in here. We haven't really used a fountain at all in this city, and I haven't done it because, you know, I know it's snowy and gets cold and stuff. So fountains would probably all freeze over and be like a horrible idea. But... I don't know. I think it would look nice with like a cool, old school kind of fountain over here. Like something like this looks nice. Look at that. Does this animate? No, it just looks really nice. Oh, it does animate. It's animated. The water is actually flowing through here. That is so cool. So yeah, I wanted to put like a little fountain like this in here. I thought that would look nice. So we can kind of put it kind of in the center of this area. And then what we can do is grab some like paving stones and make this look like a cool little courtyard. It's kind of a fun place for people to hang out. So let's go to our decals. and see what kind of ground covering we got. And I might just do cobblestone. We've already I think we've already used this somewhere in the city. Where did we use this? I don't know. But this would look really nice. It's kind of just makes it look like an old style area. So let's use these cobblestones. Make them a little bit closer together. Okay, so we can just put them down like that. That's not exactly straight, is it? Although this road is kind of curved. Let's see if we can get these lined up as nice as possible. And then what we'll do is we'll just copy and paste these one after another here. So here's one. The good thing with these this decal in particular is it's one of the ones where it doesn't really have to be exact for it to look good. You can kind of just like place it down. Yeah, like this we might just like overlap. An instant cool looking courtyard area. In fact, let's wait for this car. Oh shoot, we're gonna have to move this even more. We might have to get rid of this last row. Yeah, let's just get rid of the last row. Yeah, that looks pretty good because then they're driving on the pavement and not the cobblestones. I like that. All right, so let's frame this a little bit with some nice planters. What do we got in terms of some cool looking planters? Oh, we got these fancy new benches that just came out. Maybe we'll use some of these. Let's go with these guys. Or maybe we should go bigger. Yeah, let's go bigger. No, that's not really going to work, is it? I'm trying to think how to do this where it will kind of make sense for this area. I'm thinking, you know what, let's do, I'm going to grab this one and delete it. Let's line up over here. Not that great. All right, I'm going to put these in all four corners, kind of like this. Just like that, just to give some like nice pops of color. And then let's find some trees that would look good in there. Liam says, I bet there's a 7-Eleven in Canada. Oh, we have a 7-Eleven in this city, too. Do you remember? It's right by the church. Selliang says, Mac's Convenience Store and Circle K do have them. They're both the same company. Circle K is a USA company owned by the church, Max Becker's, and Daisy Mart as well. V5 says, we do have fountains like that, but in late September, the thing is drained and all the pipes are blown out with compressed air, so there's no ice in them in the winter. Oh, really? Okay. I did not know that. That's what you get from living in a dry climate your whole life. We just leave our fountains on all year round. Liam says you should have used the plazas from the pedestrian DLC. I know, I like those plazas, but sometimes I just like doing it myself because you can make it like a really nice custom look, which is what I'm going for. Oh, look at this truck full of oranges. Isn't that cool? Selying says you've used these 9 times already. Yeah, this decal is what you're referring to. Yeah, I've used 9 of these decals before. I don't remember where, though. Somewhere in the city I've used them. Liam says, go big or go home. Man, these trucks are just everywhere. Holy cow, what has happened with these deliveries? I thought I had my settings set so that these do not deliver to these commercial buildings. But maybe it's not working for some reason. Yeah, because he's going... Where is he going? Yeah, he's going to deliver to this guy, I think. Unloading cargo. Yeah, he's unloading. All right, what am I doing? I'm looking for trees. Let's look at the trees. B5 says, can you ban trucks? I don't know if I want to ban trucks. I just want to ban these big old trucks. I'd want them to use the smaller delivery vehicles. We can look at that in a second. Let's go and see. Find a nice tree. And maybe a nice hazel tree. These are nice. I have used a bunch of those already. That's pretty nice. I kind of want it a little bit bigger. That's pretty nice. Yeah, let's use these. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can see what I'm doing here. In here. Perfect. Oh, no, that is not perfect. That is pretty off kilter. Sometimes it's hard to see what you're doing. Okay, let's just move these into place. That one's pretty good. That one's great. That one is just a little off. All right, that's pretty good. All right, and then let's get some benches in. I saw those nice modern ones, although now I'm thinking maybe we need a little bit more old-fashioned because this is kind of an older looking courtyard area. So yeah, let's go for our benches and go for a little bit more old-fashioned look. You know, these look really nice. White wooden bench. Although it's kind of light. I would like something a little bit darker wood color. This is kind of just a basic looking bench, but that's pretty nice looking. Let's go with this. Put them... We'll kind of spread them out like this. So put them there and there. And then put a little trash receptacle near them. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. All right, so I'm just going to grab those props and duplicate them. So we'll do copy over to this side. And then flip them around and put them right over here. Perfect. And then let's put in some like nice flowers around the base of here. So flowers, we're going to look into our tree menu. We're going to go to our small trees, look for some bright flowers. Maybe we'll go with red ones. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. So we're just going to use all the same color here. Just plop them all in. That looks pretty good, I think. And then the other thing we probably want to do, oh gosh, there's a tree in my way, is put some bollards around here. I think that will, you obviously don't want your trucks to drive into your nice plaza. So let's go find some bollards that would look good around here. I always forget to put bollards up. I don't have too many options here. These were the ones I used before. These look pretty nice. These ones are lit up, which are kind of nice. They light up at night. So maybe we'll just use these again. Oh, that is way too far apart. Oh, that's way too close. Okay, so maybe something like that looks good, I think. So that looks pretty good. But we could always center it a little bit better. So great, that is centered. We're going to copy that and put it down at the other end over here. Then let's put it here, and then we'll put it over there. And I put too many because it's too long, and I can just grab the ones that were out of place and just delete them. So we'll delete those two, we'll delete these two. And then we'll delete some over on this side. Boom, and delete these guys here. Perfect. All right, so while we're here, let's go ahead and delete these stoplights. We don't need those. And I think that looks pretty cool. I might need to put lights around this fountain, but let's see. We'll wait and see on that. Selyang says Coutard is how it's pronounced from the province of Quebec. Their mod on the workshop called No Big Truck. All right, let me look at my mods for a second. Options. Cargo. No Big Truck. Okay, I have it actually. So No Big Truck. target buildings type low. Check target buildings type yes. Hi, wait. I don't necessarily understand how this is working. Yeah, maybe I don't have this set up correctly, but I thought this was how it was supposed to work. Is that outside, the trucks are only supposed to go to the high density buildings, right? Yeah, anyway, that's the mod that I was talking about, where you turn on the mod and then the big trucks are not supposed to go to these small buildings. The vans are the only ones who are supposed to go to the small buildings. So, I don't know. Maybe it's working, maybe it's not. I don't know. Liam says, I'm going to go get some sleep. I need to wake up early. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Greg says, the Jedi mind trick worked again. V5 says, oh, people noticed that portion sizes have gotten huge. I was eating at the mess, and the amount of food was huge. I've noticed that, too. Yeah, people eat a lot. Greg says, get your lights fixed. Liam, I hope your lights turn out all right. Okay, so let's do a quick night light check. I was supposed to do this yesterday and I forgot, but we're going to do it today and see how things look at night. So this is actually pretty well lit up. I actually really like this. Yeah, so we're definitely not gonna add any more lights over here. But what a cute, isn't this just a cute little plaza here? I really like this. And we'll have to put some trees up in here too. But let's see what everything else looks like. So this is some, a nice sleepy area over here. We got some, some lights in the windows, which look nice. Then over here, we have our other kind of hotels and stuff. This hotel looks very dark and menacing. And not a lot of light coming out of here. There's a little bit of light. You can see a little bit of light through the windows, but not a whole lot. There's definitely lights in this one. That looks cool. And then look at this big hotel. Look at all the lights. That is fantastic. That just looks great. And then our little plaza out front is lit up. Our parking lot is nice and bright. I like that. And then this area down here is looking pretty good too. Nice and brightly lit. Our pool is even lit up. Look at that. I didn't get a chance to put little fencing around the pool. We'll have to come back and do that later. And then we got this area over here looking nice and pretty. And of course, you got all of our other town here in the background looking good. Oh, you know what? I think Selyang mentioned this yesterday. I have some buildings that are abandoned in here. So let's go ahead and grab these and move them around. So if I grab buildings, I can just grab that and reset it. So what was that? Actually, before I reset that, let me just see what it is. Oh, it's a commercial, and it says worker education was too low. Okay, well, I think we fixed that last time. So hopefully people will be more happy. Yeah, I'm liking that view. That is just so cool. Okay. Oh, no. We did break some power lines over here. Although I think... Does everybody have power now? Maybe we don't need that power line anymore. Yeah, we don't even need this power line, which is good. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. We're going to have to extend some water over here. Extend this up so we can start filling out this area. Let's turn it back to daytime. And let's fill in a couple more houses over here. Oh, actually, let's just to finish this off. Let's put some trees around here. Let's grab our tree brush. Yeah. Just some nice trees around there. I think looks really nice. All right, so I think we could fill this in just a little bit more. I like the start we had yesterday. But what were we using? Asphalt roads? Asphalt rural roads. So maybe we could have another road out through here. It would probably come off of this. That. Let's put a couple more houses up in there. We could probably put some more houses up through here. Just to fill that in a little bit more. And we could probably fit another road up in here. Although I like the forest being in there. Maybe I don't need to like cram pack this area. Let's check our topography for a second. Okay, it kind of like goes around. Kind of comes around over to here, which is kind of cool. Okay. So maybe we'll have a road connect up to this main road here. Kind of go up around like this. That guy, and then we'll kind of fill this in along here. Maybe we'll have another loop into here. It's kind of hard with this house right here, but maybe we'll move the house. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll have another road come off of this guy. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I think this is a kind of a cool layout. It's not too dense, although we could probably put another connection like right through here. All right, I like that. We're going with that. This will be our new layout through here. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these trees. We'll just get the trees off the road. V5 says that Overlook Hotel looks dark and menacing, ? Yeah, it seems kind of creepy, V5, don't you think? Selling says, no big truck mod requires you to use advanced vehicles options mod. I do use that mod as well. But maybe it's just not working. V5 says, red room, red room. Um, okay, So Yang's explaining how to use the advanced vehicle options mod. I'll have to look. I'll have to look at that after the stream. Um, yeah, I think I see what you're saying. That you designate them as small vehicles or large vehicles, and then the other mod will decide what to do with it. I'll have to mess around with it a little bit. Okay, I'm going to delete these trees. All right, I think that's going to look pretty cool. What I think I want to do is, I don't think I even need these power lines anymore. Delete these guys. And delete this. Don't think I need any of those. Yeah, everything is connected through here. Let's go ahead and move this house because it's sitting right on the road, which cannot stay like that. So we're gonna move it like this. I'm gonna move this one a little bit over here like this. And then we're gonna go into our menu and start plopping down some more of our buildings. And I'm just trying to leave a little bit of space in between all of these. I don't want them to be like right up next to each other. Nothing too crowded. And then I'm going to leave some space over here because this is where the land starts to get really hilly. So I do want to leave some space there. And of course, everyone is complaining about water, which I'll have to fix in a little bit. Now this is where it gets a little bit slopey, but I think if you just leave enough space between the houses, it should all look okay. Okay, so let me get the pipes in so these people stop yelling at me. So we'll do another pipe starting down here and down this road. And this is kind of interesting because it's a lot of infrastructure for not a lot of population. But I just love this neighborhood though. All right, we got another road in here. Let's get some more houses in here. Oh, these guys will need water too. All right, that looks nice. We might be able to fit in some more houses in here. Well, that one's a little weird. Yeah, that one's a little too weird. Everything else looks pretty good, though. I like everything else. I would like to put a little bit more trees here just to block these houses in. So let's throw a couple more trees back in here. This is kind of like a screen for those houses, give them a little bit more privacy. Maybe we'll do the same for these guys here. All right, so let's let this run. And our little district is growing. The vacation home district. I like it. Got someone complaining about trash. We shouldn't be having trash problems. We have this massive trash facility over here. Oh, look at this, it's already done emptying. All right, we are going to make this stop emptying, so it's collecting trash again. I'm actually going to turn this guy off. We don't need everything, but I'll leave this guy on. So we'll have this guy and this guy working. Greg says you need another water treatment plant. Do you think? Oh, you're right. We do. Good call. B5 says a lot of infrastructure for not a lot of population sounds like strong towns. Okay. So thinking about water treatment. What have we been using? Oh, we did that over here. We put this big water treatment facility. We could probably just put another one of these big ones in. Or maybe we'll throw in a smaller one. How much does that give us? Boom. That gave us quite a bit. Okay. That's pretty nice. So we got... Our complex is growing down by the river here. Selling says there's letters on the workshop. You can use them to make a sign for the name of your city. Yeah, I do know about those letters. I've never done anything like that before. That is a pretty good idea. The official name of our city is Atana. And I think V5 chose that for us, which is a really good name. I like it a lot. Let's look over here and see why this is abandoned. No one collected dead people. Oh, shoot, that is not good. Let's reset this. I don't know why that would have happened. Look at our beautiful train station. Look at how busy it is. Holy cow. These must be all tourists leaving. Yeah, these are all people who are leaving the city. Wow, we have a pretty good tourist population then. It's pretty nice and busy. Oh no, we're having electrical issues. Electricity is way down. All right. Oh, because I turned off the recycling plant, which generated a little bit of electricity. That's right. Okay, so let's just check my budget. Electricity is at 100%. We probably could just build another plant. Okay, so what have we been using for electricity? We have two geothermal plants over here. We should probably do another form of energy. Wave power plant. Well, that's not going to work for us. That's pretty cool, though. You know, it might be nice to build one of these solar plants. I would like to, you know, stay with some more like green type power. And maybe we'll use this little bit of land over here. Because we're not really doing anything with it. It's kind of nearby. This is kind of turning into like a utility area a little bit. So yeah, we can put this over here. Now, typically with these plants, you would want them like way out in the middle of nowhere, but it's a little, this is a video game. I mean, let's extend this road out. Just along here. We're going to put it right here. Let's get rid of some of these trees. What are these shrub things? Oh, they're props. Well, we could just move them over here. That's fine. All right, I think that looks pretty good there. So you're coming into the city, you see the little power as you come in. I think that's pretty cool. All right, let's make sure that this solves our energy crisis. Boom! Jumps way up like that. Yeah, so this city is doing really well. We are still making a ton of money, which is excellent. Oh, shoot, we didn't get water to these guys. That's okay. We can just run some water pipes out just like this. Oh, shoot, I don't think that was connected. There we go. Perfect. V5 says, solar in the mountains is extremely hard given all the shadows. Yeah, that's a good point. But this is a pretty open spot here. Yeah, you're saying like shadows from this mountain are going to cover up this thing. But I think that's a pretty open area. Greg says that's pretty close to your water pumps. Does this give pollution? Will this give... I didn't think this gave up any pollution. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Because this is supposed to be green energy, so it's not supposed to give off any pollution stuff. Oh, this gives off pollution. Is this what you're talking about? Yeah, this might be a problem. Although I think this is far enough away from our pumps, which are right here. These are our pumps, and this is the sewage stuff. Why is this eco-inland? This is giving off more pollution than this is. That seems odd. Selling says, look, more people are commuting to the train station. Selling says, have you ever used the wave power plants? There's the green is water turbines. V5 says solar in the... Oh, I already read that. It's sort of like wave power where the water freezes for months on end. Greg says, yes, that's what I'm talking about. V5 says there are normally 2 hours of bright sunshine each day in Banff in January. Well, I guess they're getting 2 hours of power then. That's all they're going to get. All right, where are we at? I wanted to get a whole bunch more done today, but I think we're going to have to postpone it and continue this on tomorrow. And we'll work on, I want to work on this area here with this new REI building, which is so cool. Look at this. There's people inside the building climbing the rock wall. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. All right, yeah, we'll continue a little bit tomorrow. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, V5. Thank you, Selying. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, everyone who stopped by the stream. That's it for me for today. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.